Hi, I'm Brent Shively, Product and Application Trainer for Festool North America. Today I want to go over with you the new FS2 guide rail accessory set. What that includes is a new updated angle unit, as well as a new design in the guide rail connectors. It also has two FS screw clamps, a 5mm wrench with a 3mm end on it to use on the new guide rail connectors, as well as a new redesigned guide rail deflector, and just like the old set, a limit stop. And sold separately is the angle unit extension with repeatable flag stop. Installing the angle unit is very simple. It utilizes the two ribs on the back of the guide rails. Once I slide those brackets over the first rib, this is completely adjustable to slide into the second rib. Once it's on there, simply just lock that into place. Once I have it attached, if I flip it over, you can see this bar creates a perfect 90-degree angle to the guide rail. I've got about a 10mm lip here that will reference off of this edge and allow me to ride my saw along the rail and get a perfect cut. Before I make that cut, there's two ways I can utilize Festool clamps with the new angle unit. There's an indentation right here on the angle unit itself that'll allow me to clamp from the bottom. I can also flip this over, slide the clamp in from this end, and there's a little cutout that'll accept the clamp. So now I can slide it right up in here and clamp it from the bottom as well. Last step in the process before I make my cut is to install the deflector. And all this simply does is give a smooth area for the hose and the cord to ride over when I'm using the corded TS55. Another thing that the angle unit offers is being able to cut anywhere from 0 to 60 degrees simply by loosening this knob. We have detents at all the common angles. I could set this to 45 if I wanted, lock that into place, again line that lip, and now I can make a perfect 45-degree angle cut. If you purchase a separate extension for the angle unit, that allows you to cut repeatable, wider cuts without pulling out a tape measure or a folding rule. I've already got two of the connectors that come with the set installed on the angle unit. Now I can just slide the angle units on, use the provided Allen wrench with a 3mm hex on the end, tighten them down, now I can flip it over, and I've got that same 10mm reference edge all the way across, and I've got a scale on here that I can adjust to go 990. Once I've got that locked down with the thumb screw, not only does it give me a stop, it also gives me support for the long extension. Last feature I want to discuss on the angle unit are these two pieces on top. I simply remove them, flip the whole angle unit and guide rail over, and then if you notice where I had the fence rail connectors, I can also slide these stops in, lock them down just by simply twisting them. Now this gives me taller support past the 10mm that the fence rails provide. So if I want to cut two pieces of plywood, I can simply flip this over. That gives me reference the whole entire width of that material. Then if I have a piece that has a contoured edge, I can use those stops to give me full support the entire thickness of the board. And because Festool is a system, I can use it in conjunction with our MFT. Because these are 20mm, I can use them on the table, slide them in, make my cut, put another piece in, make my cut. Just makes it much more efficient. As you can see, the angle unit along with the guide rail on the TS55 will give you the quality, the repeatability, and the accuracy to keep your job going.